If in your business, you forecast items that you've quoted on so that you know what business might be coming in, you can indicate that in the quote details section of a quotation. Note the column forecast. I'm going to forecast that we're going to sell both the Caboose and the Straight Track. And I'm going to determine using the close date column that both of these are going to come in. Let's go to another month here. On the 5th of March, and we're going to pick a probability. I'm real confident. I'm going to say 75%. To me, probabilities are as follows. 25% is possible business. 50% is probable. 75% is definite. I feel that we're definitely going to get to sales, so I'll click 75%. I'll do the same thing for the Straight Track. I'll pick the date. That'll be the 5th, and I'm going to also say that's definitely going to happen. So now I've created a quotation for Peter Rabbit, and I forecasted that those two items are actually going to be sold. To see the forecasted items in a report format, we'll go up to Support Tools. And we'll click on Forecasted Quote Items form. Here are the two items we just forecast to Peter Rabbit, and their properties are shown here. We're working in the forecast report on this form. You can actually edit the values here if you want to. As an example, let's suppose that I change my mind and I think this is only possible business. I could drop the forecast probability to 50% for both of these items. Or, if I think that they're actually never going to be sold, I can uncheck those two checkboxes. And if I close this using Control-W, go back to Contacts. Those changes will have been reflected in the Quote Details section. We'll navigate back to Support Tools. Once again, open the Forecasted Quote Items form. When you're working in this form, you can select a record like this Super Deluxe train set that was quoted to Bob Jones Software. If you click this Command button, you'll navigate directly to that line item in the Quotes tab area. And clearly, if we go to the top of the form, we've also changed accounts. We're now looking at Bob Jones Software and Steph Jones' contact record, and that's because the quote was assigned to Steph Jones. We'll go back to Forecasted Quote Items, and we'll close this with Control-W. Back in Contacts.